I'm hearing my people perish for a lack of knowledge. So by you not having a piece of information, or there's something that you do not know, that is what makes you perish, or more so not get to the level in life that you desire to get to, you know. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what messages are here for you. Okay, Holy Divine Spirit, what messages are here? Ooh, baby, we got this in the last message I literally just put up. So clearly, Spirit, this is maybe like a part 2 continuation. We have low spirits again. So again, yeah, so low spirits, bittersweet. So somebody could be feeling bittersweet about how they're feeling right now. Somebody could be feeling very sad. Somebody could be feeling very depressed here, okay? I'm also getting, yeah, somebody has a lack of motivation. It says take action to change your situation. So whatever situation that you're in, okay, you have the power to change. There could be some type of missing piece, or some type of information that you need to shift your perspective. Okay, so continually connect with spirit, okay, for yourself, okay, and so you can get the information that it is that you need. You need to go within. You need to meditate, okay. You need to converse with spirit, right? Okay, with your ancestors, with your guides, or whoever you believe in, okay, in order to be able to shift and change your situation, or whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're experiencing, because we're not supposed to live life in this low spirit type of way. And spirit has you watching me, okay, to be able to pull yourself up out of any type of low spirit, low type of vibe that you're in. Okay, this is maybe how you feel about yourself subconsciously for some of you all, or the situation that you're in. If this is not you, then this could be somebody else that is around you, okay, that is not feeling the motivation, or other people around you. Thank you. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. It's like, it's giving me, you're full of wisdom, but there could be people around you that don't have the same motivation that you have. People wonder where you get your juju from. People want to know where you get your motivation from. People want to know where you get your inspiration from, how you keep pushing through in life. People want to know how you made it out of these low spirits. You could have been in these low spirits, and maybe you feeling that way, but they see you pulling yourself up. This is general. Put yourself how it applies. But you have people wondering, how are you so courageous and brave to get yourself out of this low, discouraged situation? How are you not going crazy in the head? How are you not drinking yourself crazy? You get what I'm, how are you not drugged out? How have you been through what you've been through, and it's like you still here? Because other people, they don't know how to get themselves out. They don't know where to get the motivation from. That's because they believe in any and everything except for themselves. They're giving their power away to anything. You have to take your power back and know that you are the power. The power comes from within you. That's where you get the motivation from. Yeah, gossip here. We have bittersweet. People could be in bittersweet situations. Maybe you're in a bittersweet situation. Maybe because you're leveling up and growing out of this situation, it's like it's bittersweet because it's causing you to let go of certain people, certain identities. You're dying to your old self. You have to let certain things go, certain habits that you used to have, certain ways of speaking. You are constantly elevating, and it could be bittersweet because it's like, dang, I love doing this. I love visiting these places. I love going here or going there, but it's not helpful for me right now, so I got to let it go. So it could be bittersweet. And maybe you've had a bunch of friends, but now you don't have no friends around you because you're leveling up above those friends that you've had, because they don't want to do the work. And those could be the same people that's like, dang, how are they leveling up? They're leaving the group, but it's like they all want to stay the same. Just let's say if you're in a group full of 5 people, right? And all of them want to stay the same, and you're the only one that wants to elevate. Don't get sucked in to stay in that group. Just because you have information and they're not willing to seek the information, let them perish. But if you are a seeker and you have new knowledge that can help you, you got to do what you got to do for you and elevate above whoever those social groups are. Those friends. This could be, you know what, you got more information. You was at a job that wasn't paying you enough or whatever. You sought out a career that's going to allow you to do better. So many people are comfortable settling. Oh, this is good enough for me, because they're afraid to take risks. They're afraid they're not going to get what they want, but that means they got work on the inside to do. So they settle because they don't want to do the work, because they're afraid of what they're going to find when they look within themselves. So it's easier for them to say that somebody else outside of them is in control. No, you are in control. And when you have more knowledge to get you out of a job, to get you out of a relationship, when you see a better way, whatever area this applies for you in your life, this is general. You have to elevate yourself. And sometimes that may look like divorce. Sometimes that may look like separating from family. Sometimes that may look like you having to leave your old a job that you're at to go for a better one, or better yet, to become an entrepreneur. Sometimes that may mean, leaving certain things behind, certain people and mindsets behind, and elevate. And that may mean you have to go on that journey and travel alone. But you traveling along the journey by yourself is better than staying in a group of people, staying stuck, and y'all just think it's like the blind leading the blind. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. So don't be in a group that's perishing. And if the group, the people that you're with, if they're not elevating you, if your income, if they're not elevating you spiritually, if they're not elevating you financially, why are you still in that group? Why do you still believe what you believe if it's not really helping you? You're just doing it just because it sounds good, or because you don't know what else to do after that. Well, if I stop believing this, I don't know what else to believe. If I leave my spouse, then that means I'm by myself. Well, you got to stand in the gap of the unknown. You got to take the risk and leave those thoughts behind, the mindset, whatever it is. You got to leave the people behind, whatever, and be comfortable being uncomfortable until the next set of instructions come to you. Sometimes the information that you receive is to remove yourself from. You may not know what's next, but you're being called to remove yourself. Some of you guys can be called to move, but you don't know where you're being called to move to. But you know in your spirit you're being called to move. You got to be comfortable letting go of what you're being told. Spiritually saying, throw away all this stuff because you moving. You throwing away all this stuff and you sitting up here like, okay, what's next? You got to be comfortable standing in the gap of the unknown. That's called transitioning. You're in the period of transition. But so many people are afraid of that space, so they stay stuck. And therefore they never go for their dreams or their goals. Baby, the same cards is coming out. Isolation. Spirit has you isolated for a reason. Many of you guys are aligning with your true purpose. With soulmate energy, with the people you're really meant to be around, with the people that match the same belief systems that you have. So be comfortable being by yourself. If you're not comfortable being by yourself, then you got work to do. Yes, you're on the path of enlightenment. Spirit isn't enlightening your soul at this time, is what I'm picking up on. Spirit wants you to be at peace. Baby, rejection. Spirit is allowing you to reject the victim mentality. It's time for you to reject that victim mentality. Same cards is coming out, different message, similar message. So go watch the video I just uploaded. Because I'm here to tell you, it's time for you to reject that small version of yourself. You keep playing yourself small. Yes, it's scary to take that leap of faith. Yes, it's scary to jump off the porch. Yes, it's scary. I'm not saying it's not. But what you gonna do? You're taking a risk by staying in the same place, and then you look up 5 years later and it's like, dang, I wish I had this. The longer you wait, the process is still gonna be the same. And the longer you wait, the longer you're prolonging you getting what you desire. You get what I'm saying? So you need to be real with yourself. Yeah, don't allow yourself to be tricked. Don't get tricked by the trick. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Are you a kid or are you a full-grown adult? Because only kids can get tricked. You get what I'm saying? Don't be easily manipulated. Don't be naive. You got to use your common sense to say, okay, this don't sound right. This ain't working for me. Don't go along with something just to go along with it. You got to analyze, okay, this is what I think. These are the people I'm around. This is the amount of money I can make. You got to analyze all of the areas of your life and reject what's not for you. Period. Let's get one more and then I'm going to move on to another deck. What messages are here? Let's get one more message here. What other messages are here for whoever's tapped in listening? Ooh. Completion. Yes, baby. There's a miracle here for you. You've completed this cycle. This cycle is over. So it's kind of like this is a continuation of the last message. Whatever cycle you've been in of playing small, that's no more. You're no longer perishing. You're no longer staying stuck. You're deciding to do the hard thing and face the world. Even if that means you're facing it alone. It's you and you. You can't take those people's souls with you. Your appointed time to leave this earth is not the same time that the people who's judging you, y'all don't have the same time of leaving this earth. So why are you worried about what they're saying or what they're doing or how they're judging you? Because when it's your time to leave this earth, they're still going to be here. Or maybe they're going to leave this earth before you. So then what are you going to do? Free yourself. Free yourself from the thoughts. Free yourself from the matrix and what the matrix has told you to believe. Don't get sucked in because everybody else is sucked into what everybody else is doing and what everybody else, politics, all of that. Fuck politics. Fuck all of that. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you even turning on your TV, even caring about what those people are saying? Or has any of them ever changed your address? Has any of them ever put more money in? But yet everybody's talking about, oh, red, blue, or neutral, or whatever. Like, who gives a shit what's going on? You shouldn't be caring about wars in other countries when you got a war going on in your own spirit. You thinking about the war that's going on in these other countries, but you ain't even able to face the war that you got going on in your own mind. You can't even face the man in the mirror. That's a war within itself. But you got everything to say, all these opinions about the wars and the politics and whatever else, what's going on social media, what's going on in the entertainment world. Focus on you. All of that is a distraction to keep you from focusing on you and leveling up your spirit. We are here on a spiritual journey. But people get so caught up in the flesh. I'm not saying we can't enjoy the things that we're meant to enjoy here on the flesh, but when we are here on earth school, we're here to graduate out this motherfucker. So we ain't never got to keep coming back and learn the same and repeat the same lessons. So you need to work on being enlightened. Enlighten your soul. Because I know ain't no politician ever paid my car note. Ain't no politician ever gave me the mansion that I desire. Ain't no politician ever brought the love of my life into my life. Ain't no politician or none of the stuff that is on TV. Ain't no celebrity. None of it has ever brought me no ice cream cone. You feel what I'm saying? So take the attention off of all that 3D material stuff that is distractions. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it, but don't put it above anything. Don't let it be your end all be all. Because then everybody get into physical arguments with one another about who wore this best, or, well, this politician is better than this politician. Well, what about your own fucking household? What about you leveling up what about you turning on something on the TV or on YouTube to help you get more money and put all your energy into that versus using your mouth to speak about something that's not even helping you? But ain't nobody listening to me though. I sound too much like right? People go click off this video because they're like, what's she talking about? Them people that need to go on and do what they doing. Those are the people that lack. They perish. Because they don't even have the ear to even listen to the truth. Because I'm spitting straight facts. But people aren't even bold or courageous enough to even listen to the truth. Because when the truth hits their ears, when the truth hits their hearts, when the truth hits their soul, that means the real work begins. And they don't want to face themselves. They rather keep watching what they watching and letting it take over them and use that as a distraction from what they really feel on the inside, which is low spirits. They really feeling low about themselves. So how the hell can somebody that's in low spirits tell me about myself? They want me to match their spirit and they want me to match their energy. They want me to come down to them. That's why when people trying to argue with you, they trying to pull you down. Clearly, if they trying to pull you down, they're beneath you. Because if they was on your same level, y'all wouldn't even be in that tit for tat. Because y'all would be here with it. I don't do no arguing. But they ain't there. So then they try to trick you and pull you off of your throne. Royalty does not connect with the peasants. And you got to be comfortable being royalty. Well, all people are created equal. Human-wise, yeah, we all have eyes, nose, mouth, whatever, human construct. But every mindset is not created equally. That's the biggest fucking lie they told. Because you got people that are living in lack. You got people that are living in abundance. Those are two different, that's not equal. That's why those that do follow the word, that read the Bible, what does it say? You have to be equally yoked. If everybody was created equal, there wouldn't be a need for that statement. Everyone is not created equal. Only a select few people gonna be on my level or are gonna be vibing with what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, recovery, mysticism, you're very mystical. People know that you're very different. People know that you have a connection to the spirit realm. People know that you're enlightened. People know that you're on a whole different level. People know with you. They know that you'll tell them real quick. Period. You're recovering. You recover other people as well. Again, you're a truth speaker. So when you're around other people, it's like you say something to do something and it sends out an energy to help them recover. Whether they receive it or not is on them. They have a choice to say, you know what? I'm going to take that information. I'm going to take that good energy. Even if you don't say anything, you being in their presence, that's that good energy that they're getting from you still. Even if you don't say anything to them, they can take that energy and say, you know what? I like the way this energy feel. I'm going to change some things so I can keep feeling this way because I got a glimpse of its possibility. Or if you're speaking to someone and actually do have an interaction with somebody and you're speaking truth, even if they don't like it, they have a choice to say, you know what? Man, I don't like what they saying, but it's the truth. And it's the truth that I needed to hear. So I'm going to do what I need to do to level myself up. Or either they're going to hear what you got to say and they're going to say, man, fuck you. And keep doing what they're doing. But it doesn't mean that you still didn't come to create that change. Because that's exactly what you came here to do. Don't let you're this mystic person. And you're very different. You're very mysterious. Don't let people trick you into making you feel that you're just like them and to make you feel like you're not gifted or that you're not speaking the truth or you're talking crazy because it's not like them or it's not like the rest of the world. Oh, she doesn't watch TV or she doesn't care about this or that or her views on this is different or his views on that is completely different than everybody else. Show Liz, stand in it. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty or make you feel bad because you believe something different. Stand on who you are no matter what. And that's how you're going to recover yourself if you're in low spirits. You have to know how to trust you and the information that you receive. You're not supposed to be like everybody else. You're supposed to be different. Period. Even those that are not here aware that they're on a spiritual journey, let's use the entertainment field. Each artist, each actor, actress, artist, musician, they're completely different from the next. They're not supposed to be like this person and that person. You get what I'm saying? Each artist is completely different. Each rapper is completely different. Each guitarist is completely different. Each singer is completely different. Yeah, they both may sing R&B, or they both may be into jazz, but they're still completely different. So it's okay that you are completely different, especially when it comes to your spirituality. You're going to have to get comfortable being taboo. Yep, that's me. That's the weird one. Yep. You get what I'm saying? You got to be comfortable with that. And that's how you will recover and receive all of your material things, because you're comfortable being taboo. You're comfortable being who you are. You're comfortable in your skin. You're comfortable in your knowledge. Period. That's how you're going to recover. So not only do you recover everybody else, but you also are helping to recover yourself the more that you stand in your power. Because I don't care how confident you are, there's going to be that big bad wolf on the level that you are on to try to knock you off. Just like you got people that got $1 in their bank account and there's a whole bunch of people to match them. Then you got people that got 1 million in their bank account, a bunch of people to match them. Then you got people that are billionaires and a bunch of people to match them. It doesn't matter which level you're at, you're going to have the people that still got something to say about what you're doing, no matter what level you're at. You get what I'm saying? So be who you are, and that's how you go from having a few $100s in your account to being a thousandaire, to being a multimillionaire. That's how you go from being a multimillionaire to being a billionaire, because you keep recovering at the level that you're at. Just like the multimillionaires out there that right now. They got lawsuits that could be coming up against them and just so many other things. But if they stand in their truth, the money don't matter, right? But if they stand in their truth with the level that they're at, that's how they're going to recover and win or go to the next level. Yeah, don't be letting people make you feel guilty for being you. Period. How do I want to close this out? Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and close this out. Yeah, Spirit says take up space. Take up space. Take up space. Tony Jones. Let's see. Let's just get one message to close this out. Let's get one final message to close this message out. I'm also saying here, it's safe for you to receive. So open up to receive, because it is safe for you to receive. Let's get one message here. What's one message here to close out this message? Woo! Baby. So this is sticking out. It says 7 days. We have marriage, long-term relationship here. And then what actually pops out is forward is emotion. Spirit says the final message is, baby, you are moving forward. Ooh, and then look, a table prepared in front of your enemy. So all the people that was talking ish, no matter what level you on, all the people that was talking ish, you recovering, and they gonna see that you was telling the truth the whole time. They gonna see that you was the truth the whole time. They gonna be like, the ones that didn't listen when you came into their life, they gonna be like, dang, I should have listened. It may not look like you talk, like you know what you're talking about right now, because people like to look at your status, your job status, or your financial status, or other things that they like to measure people by. But baby, we got spiritual measuring sticks that cannot be seen. You have a very high spiritual ranking. And so therefore, people may not be able to see that. They can see that you're different and that you're special, but since you're not like the others, they're afraid to agree with you or be on your side because they're afraid of being judged by their peers. So they'll rather talk shit about you if that's what everybody else is doing, because they don't want to stand out and do something different. They'd rather fit in. You get what I'm saying? But those people, they're going to see that spirit was on your side the whole time. You moving forward. No matter what, you always moving forward. Whether the people get you or not, you always moving forward. You take the information and you do what you need to do with it. Therefore, you don't perish. But other people, that's why it's a table prepared in front of your enemies. That's why it's written in the book that a table will be prepared in front of your enemies. So clearly, people have enemies. Clearly, because it's written, right? For those of y'all that believe, right? So they're going to see that you was right the whole time. That spirit was on your side the whole time. Period. So whatever you're doing, keep pushing forward. Know that vengeance ain't up to you. Spirit got you. Spirit sees what's going on. Spirit sees your specific situation. Spirit knows that what you've been commanding and calling in, or what you've been praying for, what you've been asking for, what you've been seeking. Spirit knows exactly what you desire. Spirit sees what everybody else is doing in relation to their own lives, and how you are able to come into their lives to help them, how they're able to possibly come into your life and help you. Spirit sees the people that's talking behind your back. Spirit is all knowing. Spirit sees what people really feel about people. Somebody can say, I love you, but really deep down, they like, fuck you. That's how they really feel. So spirit is all knowing. Smile in your face, whole time wanna take your place. Them backstabbers. Just because they smiling in your face or saying or is making something sound good, God, universe, spirit, your ancestors, they really know the intentions that those people hold towards you. They know that people smiling in your face but don't really like you. So don't worry about any of that. Trust and know that you are moving forward. Don't force anything. You're moving forward in this time, and spirit is preparing a table in front of everybody that didn't believe that you were the one that spirit sent. Period. I'm going to leave it there. These are your messages. Ashe. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can connect with me one-on-one down below in the description bar, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Motivational Speaker Nayla LATRICE. Peace.